In this lesson, we're going to look at the last way to solve a system of equations by using elimination. Okay, so in this elimination method, we're just going to use addition and subtraction. We will build upon this later, but the method will still be the same, just another step. But today, we're going to look at section 5-3, elimination using addition and subtraction. So, elimination. Now, what we're going to be looking at doing is we follow two rules about the equations. We're going to add the equations together if the coefficients are opposites. So if we see a coefficient of, say, x that are 2 and -2, that means we would add them together, because 2 plus -2 would be 0. And then we are going to subtract the equations if the coefficients are the same, so 2x and 2x. So that's what we're going to look at doing. So use the elimination to solve. So -4x plus 3y is equal to -3, and 4x minus 5y is equal to 5. So I'm looking and I see -4x and 4x. Those are opposites. Okay, -4 and 4 are opposites. So if they are opposites, what I want to do is add the two equations together. That way, so when I add -4x and 4x will cancel out. Then it's 3y plus -5y to give me -2y. And then -3 plus 5 would give me 2. So then I solve for y, divide by -2, divide by -2, so y is equal to -1. So look at that, I've already solved for one variable. Elimination's a little bit cleaner. So now I'm going to take that and I'm going to plug it back into one of the equations. Doesn't matter which one, I'm going to pick the first one. So right there. So then from there I get I don't know what that was. I get -4x plus 3 times -1 is equal to -3. So then I get -3 here. So I have -4x minus 3 is equal to -3. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. So I get -4x, excuse me, is equal to 0. Divide by -4. So x is equal to 0. So my final solution is 0, -1. So there you go. So it's a little bit more clean and concise method. So once you have one of the variables, all you have to do is solve. So now the next one, 4y plus 3x is equal to 22, and 3x minus 4y is equal to 14. Now this one's kind of goofy, so I'm going to rewrite the first one because it's out of order. So I'm going to write it as 3x plus 4y is equal to 22. So now I'm not looking at that one either anymore. But now, look at this. I have two different situations. I have the 3 x's, which are the same. And I also have the y's that are opposites. So in this case, I can choose either one. So since the last one we added, I'm going to subtract. I'm going to subtract these because this way you get to see both. Okay, so I'm going to subtract the two equations. And 3x minus 3x cancels out again. So then -4y minus 4y would give me -8y. And 14 minus 22 would give me -8. So divide by -8. So I get y is equal to +1. Well, that was easy. And from there, all we have to do once again, substitute in. So I'm going to take that one and I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to go right there. So 3x plus 4 times 1 is equal to 22. And now I'm just solving for x. 3x plus 4 is equal to 22. Subtract 4. 3x equals 18. divide by 3, so x is equal to 6. So my final answer is 6, 1. There we go. And if you want to, I would suggest it, just do a quick mental check, plug those numbers into both equations, and check to see if they work. So now let's just do a little work that we have to translate. So twice one number added to another number is 18, and 4 times the first number minus the other number is 12. So I'm going to call the first number x, and I'm going to call the other number y. So the first number again is x, and the other number is y. So twice x, so 2x, added to another number y is equal to 18. And again, x minus y is equal to 12, because it says x minus the other number. So now I just want to figure them out. Well, I see right here that they're opposites because I have positive y and negative y, so I'm going to add the two equations. So 2x plus x is 3x. The y's cancel it, and that is equal to 30. Divide by 3, so x is equal to 10. Plug that in. I'm going to plug it into the easier one where I don't have to do any dividing. So I'm going to plug it into the first one. So I have 2 times 10 plus y is equal to 18. So I get 20 plus y is equal to 18. Subtract 20. So I get y is equal to negative 2. Okay, so my answer is 10, negative 2. And we can plug them in. Let's check. 2 times 10, 20, minus, plus a negative 2, which is 18. That works. And then x minus y, 10 minus a negative 2, so that's plus 2. Well, that would give us 12. So there we have it. All right. So one more. Use elimination to solve. Now we have s and t, not a big deal. We can just still treat it as x and y. I see right here they're the same, so I'm going to subtract. So 5s minus 9s would give me negative 4s. 2t minus 2t cancels out, and that would give me equal to 6 minus 22, which is negative 16. Oop, not 116. There we go. Now we got to solve. Divide by negative 4. So s is equal to positive 4. Plug it into either equation. I'm going to go to the smaller numbers. So I get 5 times 4 plus 2 times t is equal to 6. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 2t is equal to 6. Subtract 20. 2t is equal to negative 14. Divide by 2. So t is equal to negative 7. So my final answer is 4, negative 7. Remember, if you're never sure which order they want, just stick with numerical order, or in this case, alphabetical order.